Grind to Greatness, episode 20. So I wasn't at the field at all today, guys, and I just decided to do a full body workout because tomorrow's going to be my rest day, so I wanted to go as hard as I could today in the gym, and I knew that I could push myself without having to worry about performing tomorrow. So let's just hop straight into the workout. First exercise was those split squats, or kind of lunges into a step up. Now I'm using the yoga ball and doing some hamstring curls on the yoga ball. Also, sorry for the angles here, guys. It's kind of hard to film in my university gym, so this was the best that I could do. But after that, we hopped into some Bulgarian split squats here. These ones were probably the things that I went the hardest in, very difficult towards the end. I was approaching failure for sure. And I did some, now after that, we did just some single leg glute bridges. I only ended up doing 2 sets of these, and I'll give you guys the sets and reps at the end of the video, but I only did 2 sets of those because I might have been pushing it a little too hard. I could feel my hamstrings it felt like they might get pulled after that one, so I stopped after 2 sets of that and moved into this is to work your hip flexors, just a really light kettlebell on my foot there, and being nice, slow, and controlled. And now doing some bent leg calf raises. I know the angle for this is really, really terrible, but bear with me, guys. I'm also holding a dumbbell here. You can't see, the one I was using was 35 pounds. But yeah, single leg bent calf raises. And then this was actually a lower body main focus session, but after I did 3 supersets of push-ups with pull-ups. This was really hard for me at the end of the session, or towards the kind of second half. Those were really hard for me. I was really, really tired, and I didn't get to record the core workout that I did at the end because I had to use my phone to play that video so I could get the timers in that video. But I recommend that one that I just showed you right there, that freeze frame. That's the video that I used. I used that for a decent amount of my core workouts. It's really good, and you basically don't really need any equipment. He uses a ball in the video, but I just don't even use a ball because I don't want to bring a football with me to the gym and use that. So I just do that without a ball. But yeah, do that for some of my core sessions. I'll do either one or two rounds through of that video. But yeah, so mentioning the sets and reps, I did 3 sets of all of them except for the one that I told you earlier that I only did 2 sets of the single leg glute bridge. And just for simplicity, I'll just pop up the sets and reps right now, and the whole workout I'll just pop up on the screen. You guys can see that and copy if you like. That's for the lower body portion, and then push-ups and pull-ups at the end. It's just simple. I was doing 15 reps of push-ups with 5 reps of pull-ups. I thought I'd be able to do more, but I was completely de-energized by the end of the workout. It was super difficult to get those last reps in, but I'm glad I did because tomorrow's my rest day and I can just rest up. So, on to the quote of the episode. And the quote of the episode for today, guys, is you versus you. I chose this quote for this episode today because it was really a battle of my mind today during this workout, because I was pushing myself very hard. And like I said, after I was done that main part, the lower body part, I thought I would be good, actually. I thought, I can bang out 5 sets of push-ups and pull-ups. But I realized once I got onto the push-ups and the pull-ups that it would be a lot harder to do that than I previously had thought. And it was just a mindset of, I actually thought, I'm so, like, my body is so de-energized right now. Like, my limbs were just super heavy, everything like that. I just felt like I couldn't do it. And I thought, actually, for a second, I'm just going to cut this portion. Actually, I'm not going to do the push-ups and the pull-ups. But I knew that was just my mind wanting to be comfortable. I knew that this is what it takes to improve. And I knew that there was not really any risk of me injuring myself or anything like that, and that it was just me not wanting to train. So it was really a battle, me versus me, and that's why I decided to push through. I only ended up doing 3 sets, and maybe even that was me losing the battle against myself, because initially I thought that I'd do 5, but in the moment, at least, I just thought that I'm barely getting 5 pull-ups right now, that I thought that it would just be better to do the 3, which is still decent, and just cut out the other 2 sets, and then, I thought that would be better. or just as effective, I guess. But maybe, I don't know, maybe that was also me losing the mind of me versus me. But who knows? We'll never know. But I think, just it's very important to understand when you need to just push through and when you need to kind of combat yourself in your mind, and you kind of need to dispel the narrative that your own mind is telling you sometimes. So thank you for listening. Take that with you guys for today, and I'll see you in episode 21.